Yo guys, Merry Christmas. The word of the week this week is family. A group consisting of two parents with their children living together as a unit. As you know, this unit can be found in a multitude of variations. From step-brothers, step-parents, aunties, uncles, adopted siblings, and even single-parent families. Even if you have been brought up in an unconventional family unit, the thing that's most important is that you're a family. Now, I hope you guys had a absolutely wonderful Christmas. As you can see, I'm still in the Christmas mood. It's not very often that Pierre gets to take a break or will allow himself to take a break. When it comes to this period of time after I've worked so hard, I take a day or two to chill. My Christmas consists of me waking up to my little brothers, telling them off for waking me up, telling them to go eat breakfast, and then I start cleaning. And then after about 4 hours of cleaning, I start cooking. I have been blessed to have a wonderful, amazing, big family, and just my family alone is 7 people, 5 brothers including myself and 2 parents. So we've always got enough for a 7-a-side football team, and it does get a bit rough out there. Even though there's major age gaps, a minimum of 4 years between each brother, we still stick together and we still look after each other. What made this Christmas especially special was the fact that I was able to delegate tasks to my siblings, and they listened to me for the benefit of the family. Yeah, can you imagine that people actually listen to something that I said? For me, that's a pretty big deal. This made the whole experience a lot better. We were cleaning as a family, we were cooking as a family, we were eating together and playing as a family. Everyone had a role to play and they fulfilled that role, and we appreciate each other. Don't get me wrong, there were some arguments, as per usual. There were some fights, as per usual. And I was there to cool the situation down, but overall we did good. And I was sitting there with my family, and my uncle and auntie came around, some of my close friends came around, and I was just feeling very blessed. I'm very blessed that I have some amazing people around me who were able to come together for the sake of positivity and giving and appreciating each other, and it made me appreciate them even more. And my thoughts went out to those who maybe are not so lucky to have such a big family and feel alone at this time, or they're away from their family, or the family's in a completely different country, and it's not easy. It's not easy having family and not being able to get to them, and it's also not easy having no family at all. My Christmas message is, if you have family, if you have people close to you that you consider family, appreciate them. Let them know with actions that you appreciate them. Don't just think that you appreciate them. Tell them with words. Communicate this love and appreciation you have for all the things they do for you, because you may not realize this, but you are able to jump and run and play outside because you know that regardless of anything, you have something to come back to. No matter how badly you screw up on the outside, you know there's a foundation of people who will come and support you regardless of anything, unconditionally. They'll have your back at 3 a.m. in the morning. Those people, the people who are in your life who are willing to do those things for you, they are your family, and you need to look after. You need to be willing to do the exact same thing for them, and they need to have the same type of security. Otherwise there's an imbalance there, and eventually you'll find that you will no longer have that solid rock of support if you don't take care of the foundation. If you don't take care of the foundation of that relationship, that rock will crumble. You turn back and you realize there's no one for you. So I'm urging you now, your friends, your family, the people that you consider close to you, appreciate them. Appreciate them for who they are in your life. Look at all the things that they have done for you, and never ask for anything in return. And think about how you're repaying them. Are you repaying them by giving them more headache? Are you repaying them by causing unnecessary arguments over silly, unnecessary things? Are you putting too much expectations on people, which is ruining your relationship? Are you the side of the relationship that takes and doesn't give? Think about your position in this unit, how you can make the other people's lives in this unit better. If everybody takes care of each other, everyone's taken care of. I know sometimes you can meet some really cool people outside of your house, especially in your teenage years. I was probably guilty of it as well, of spending too much time pursuing career, too much time pursuing relationships or friendships or people who are in a higher standing, more money, etc, etc. And then you look at your back of your family and you see these cool people and you're like, oh, I want to be with them. But what you don't realize is, when push comes to shove, those things or people that you've been chasing, they're not going to be the ones that have your back. At any and all times, it's always going to be a family. But if you don't respect that, if you don't appreciate that, if you haven't been there for them, how can you expect them to be there for you? There is unfortunate people in the world who have not grown up with such love, such care. They've grown up in broken homes and broken families. Maybe you've experienced a little bit of that yourself, but I'm sure along the way that you found a family. It's important in times when you're down on energy, low on patience, that you remember that it's a privilege to to have people that care about you and love you is a privilege, one that you must keep and protect. It's a gift. So really soak in the time that you've spent with your family over these past few days, the magic which has happened, the love and positivity which has happened. Really soak that in and appreciate it. There is absolutely nothing like it in the world, to be in a room surrounded by people who love you unconditionally. You can't beat it. So take care of them and they'll take care of you. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Let's get it.